It's great to see you again, Rayanne. Thank you so much for being here today. I know you're having a really tough go with the passing of James, and just being here is a huge step. So it's really good to see you. Last time you were in, we did touch on confidentiality and how I'd be seeing you weekly, and I just want to make sure that you're still okay with everything that we discussed.
Yeah, so far I think that's okay.
Okay.
As long as, once a week is fine.
Okay.
Hopefully I'll go down to maybe once every 2 weeks.
Yeah. And we do have 12 sessions, so there's no rush to getting there for now. We'll take it week by week.
Okay.
I'd really like to hear how the last week has been for you, and just as much as you're comfortable telling me, if you could just tell me how you've been feeling and how you've been coping.
Well, I felt really good after our session, so I went home and I started packing some of James' stuff. I started taking pictures off the wall. I met up with some friends. I was feeling really well. Nighttime is kind of the hardest time.
Mm-hmm.
When it's just hard to fall asleep.
Mm-hmm.
And you're doing so well.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what to do anymore. What do I do?
I can't really tell you what to do because everybody's experience is so unique. But I can tell that you're feeling, and I can hear that you're feeling even just a little hopeless at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe let's talk about that a little bit more. Why are you feeling so hopeless right now?
I just feel like there's no point.
Mm-hmm.
Everything I did was for James. And now that he's not there, I don't even feel like look at me. I haven't even showered in a couple days. I just...
Mm-hmm.
But like you said last week, I have to take one day at a time.
And that's just it, right? And if a day's at a time is too much, then it's an hour at a time or a minute at a time, and you just get through it, right?
Yeah.
And you have a lot of supports. I heard you say that you got out with some friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you end up doing? What were you able to get out and do?
Well, we went for a walk, and we went to my favorite bookstore, so that was nice.
Yeah, I think that's a big deal, right? It's a lot of really good self-care that you're doing there. And I hope that you can see that it takes a lot of strength to do those things, especially when you feel hopeless, right? It takes a lot of strength, Rayanne.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. When you were talking about, doing really well and getting out, it was a little bit conflicting for me because I could see a lot of emotion on your face, even though you were trying to convey happiness.
Yeah.
So maybe we could talk about that a little bit more. Why do you think you were trying to hold back there?
Because it's been a couple months since James passed, and so I feel like I have to put on a face that I'm getting over it and I'm happy when really I'm not.
Mm-hmm. What makes you think that? What makes you feel like you have to get over it?
Well, that's just normal. I shouldn't be mourning this long. And
I would challenge you there a little bit as well, because one person's normal isn't another person's normal. So this could be normal for you. You know, you were together a very long time,
Okay.
and I'd really like you to be a little bit more kinder to yourself and understanding. Do you think maybe you could do that?
I can try.
That's all we can do.
One day at a time.
Yes. Before I see you next week, I would love it if we could maybe set a goal together.
Okay.
Is there something that you've been wanting to do or something that you feel that you could do before we meet next week that could help you along your grief journey? Is there something?
Yeah, I've been trying to get James' clothes out of my closet because every time I go get dressed, it just reminds me and his smell is in the closet. So maybe I can try to get the clothes just out of the closet.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah. Is there somebody that could help you with that?
Yeah.
Yeah. You have somebody that you could ask?
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's a pretty realistic goal, as long as you feel that you're not rushing yourself. And I would absolutely encourage you to call your friend and get them to come and help you. And that's not a sign of weakness. That's just asking for a little bit of support in a really rough time. And I hope you can see that.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll see you again next week.
Okay.
Okay. One day at a time.